Hey folks, BlackCross here, and welcome to another unboxing, guys. And yes, I know, another Kingdom Hearts unboxing, and even before Nominee? That is correct, but I got this one specifically for a matter of 3 reasons, and we'll discuss them over time, but as a matter of fact, this is the unboxing of Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Arts Sora version 2. So, why is it called version 2? Well, this is actually released after the original release of the Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Arts set. So, keep in mind, Sora as well as Riku, they released first back whenever the game before it came out. Whenever it got confirmed, when they were showing, like, promotional trailers, early trailers, in fact, compared to the original game and stuff like that. And, well, I mean, here's the thing, Riku doesn't look any different compared to how the version 2 is. I mean, record, yes, the version 2, if I'm not mistaken, has the Road to Dawn Keyblade, I believe? Yeah, actually it does. It does have the Road to Dawn. Both the... This is the messed up part. It has both the regular as well as the broken version. Wow, that's messed up. I didn't even realize it had the broken one. I knew it had the Road to Dawn Keyblade, but I did not realize it had the broken version as well. That's funny. That's funny. But, yeah, this one right here is version 2 of Sora, and, the biggest difference between the original one that came out before the main set came out and everything like that, before Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, was that it was Sora, where he had 2 interchangeable faces, and then of course he had the Shooting Star Keyblade, as well as the dual gun transformation that comes along with it. This one, however, though, comes with the Big Hero 6 themed Keyblade, along with Sora's dual visor to match up with it. The Starlight Keyblade. He has Starlight Keyblade, which is one of my favorite Keyblades in the series. If you've watched my Ultimania series, you'll know this one is one of them. But also, too, the other thing that comes with this is Sora with a gummy phone. Yes, a figure with a gummy phone. And, well, that's the main theme in Kingdom Hearts, and Kingdom Hearts 3, and it's like, oh, why not, you know? So the main reason why I wanted to get version 2 was for 3 reasons. The 2 reason comes with it, you know, there's the Starlight Keyblade, which, again, as we have mentioned, and then, of course, the gummy phone, which I thought was a really cool add-on to have. But what's the 3rd reason? Well, the 3rd reason is, when I first got the Sora Bring Art figure to start the whole set, I had no idea that they were finally going to create the entire cast, with the exception of Donald and Goofy, of course. Keep that in mind. Donald and Goofy had not been made by Square Enix, but the 2 that I've got was from another company entirely. But anyway, the Sora that I've got is, unfortunately, the only Kingdom Hearts 3 Keyblade form change that had come out into the series. So, for those that don't know, technically Sora can transform into one of 4 different Keyblade style transformations. Yes, he can transform multiple Keyblades and stuff like that, but there is a form change that goes along with it. The yellow look, which is what I've got currently, and the only one they've ever made, was basically the guard form. And it was first introduced whenever Sora had the Hero's Keyblade, and he was able to transform it into guard mode. Then you have the attack mode, which is the red look. Then you had the magic form, which is the blue look. And technically they've got a green look, which I imagine is more towards a speedster. And I've only seen like one other Keyblade that had the green look. You can't really see it right off the back, but it's the Frozen Keyblade where he has the green look. And really, in terms of the Bring Art series, the only transformation Keyblade style they have ever done is guard form, unfortunately. So it was like, they've never done any of the other ones. I would definitely love it if they actually did the other form changes, especially considering the fact that, you know, in Kingdom Hearts 2, we have every single form change that they had in the series. No exaggeration at all. So it's like, they did that for Kingdom Hearts 2. But they haven't done anything for Kingdom Hearts 3, just hero form. And it's not even the Keyblade transformation, it's just the Keyblade itself. So that's unfortunate. Although, if I'm not mistaken, I believe someone mentioned it on Twitter or something like that, where the Diamond Collection, which is something that I don't think I'll be collecting anytime soon, but they did actually have all of the different form changes that's in Kingdom Hearts 3. So we're going to be unboxing this today, and this is what's going to be replacing the guard form Sora, and it's going to be replaced with this one, especially since I'm looking forward to this. Now, in a way, I got this for my birthday, and I was expecting it to actually get here a little bit later in April, but surprise, surprise, it came here a lot faster than I thought it would. But honestly, I'm kind of glad, because it's going to look good, regardless. So I'm excited for this, to finally unbox this and get it. Obviously, you know, the setup. This is probably one of those weird unboxing you guys watch, huh? You just love seeing me going into shenanigans and realizing that everything's falling apart on me or something like that. But anyway, back to what I was saying before. You're familiar with the same setup that they've had in the past, like, what, dozen unboxing of the Bring Arts? But I have to say, I still want to say it again. I love how they've have changed over the years. I love how much more, I suppose the word is, manageable it is and stuff like that. So it's definitely nice to actually see it being put together and stuff like that. And it's nice to have it come out of the box and stuff. It's a lot more, I suppose the word I'm looking for is a lot more package friendly. I know most collectors would keep them in the box. Completely understandable. I myself keep up with every box now of the Ring Arts, especially the way they're displayed and how they're put together and stuff. But I do like to keep them out of the box for display purposes, because I mean, really, in all honesty, they look great out of the box. They do. So anyway, real quickly, let's take a look at the two Keyblades that it comes with. We have the Starlight Keyblade, which, for those that aren't familiar with this Keyblade, this is actually the Keyblade, which is the starting Keyblade that you get in Union Cross. And then, of course, later on in Kingdom Hearts 3, Sora gets it after teaming up with the Union Cross players and stuff like that in order to defeat the Demon Heartless, which I thought that was fairly well executed. That was actually a nice scene. I actually liked that. It made me wish that I had played Union Cross, because that would have been probably much more of a magnitude feeling. Probably even more so if those that had won the competition and you got to see your player name in that list of players that helped it out with Sora. That probably would have even been better. That would have been even better, really, in all honesty. But in all honesty, it was still a cool scene on its own. Plus, it is my favorite Keyblade, so it's like, I like how it looks. It just looks really good. Next up, we have the Big Hero 6 Keyblade. And, well, I had run into a little bit of a problem here. Although I think I can fix it. I'll have to be careful with it and all that stuff. But, here's the Big Hero 6 Keyblade. And, here's its keychain. Now, for those that are panicking probably right now for defective products and stuff like that, it's not too bad, actually, in all honesty. It's not really broken at all. In fact, I can easily fix it. I just gotta be extremely careful when putting it back together. So, it's not too bad. It's not permanently broken. I just gotta slide this back into the loop and stuff like that. And then, boom, it'll be fixed. So, that's not too bad. But, here's the Keyblade. I can't remember... Yeah, this is pre-transformation, actually. This is how the Keyblade actually looks like. It's not my absolute favorite, mostly because whenever it's in the transformation form, it's kind of all over the place. It switches between, you know, the hammer form, and then the yo-yo form and stuff like that. It's a kind of a weird transformation by itself. Is it powerful? Yes, it is. It's a very powerful transformation. But is it good? it's definitely not my favorite Keyblade transformation out of the bunch, you know. You have the Happy Gears one, which is one of my favorite, and then the Pirates theme one, that's another favorite of mine. And then, of course, the Standard, which is a second form, and that one's just a classic. That's a good one. We have the two interchangeable heads. We have Sora with the visors, and then we have Happy Sora. And, well, I'm going to tell you right now, I actually like this Sora the best. I like this Sora the best. Not to say that the Guardian form is any better, or to say that the play arts of the Kingdom Hearts 2 is any different. But the reason why I say I like this one better, and a lot of people who've collected the Kingdom Hearts figures will be on me whenever I say this, and that is that when it comes to any other company that makes Sora figures, they always make his grin a little bit too big. I mean, I get it, yes, in Kingdom Hearts 1, his grin was a little bit of a joke. But I mean, come on. Looks so freaking over large. It's like as though as if he's got dentures on top of his own teeth. And it's like, he does not smile that big. I mean, yes, he's always happy, don't get me wrong. He's always a happy boy. But I mean, he's never grinned that big. Unless it's like, you know, to help cheer somebody up or something like that, you know? That's different. But not in terms of a standard smile. That overbite smile is a little bit much for me. That, to me, this is a better one. I like this. This makes me happy just to see that regular smile. It's not too overly done. It's not too crazy. It's a standard smile. And then, of course, we have the Bring Arts Sora right here and everything like that. And I'm not gonna lie, I still love Kingdom Hearts 3 Sora look. Like, I know a lot of people are familiar with Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora look and stuff like that. They've seen it for years and stuff. But in all honesty, it was about time we had a different change of clothes. Kingdom Hearts 3 looks so flippin' good, so flippin' badass. It just looks good. It looks like he's really grown up in the past. Even though, technically, between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 3, or Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3, not much time has passed. It's like, oh, here we are 15 years later, and he hasn't aged a year. Oh gosh, a lot of people are going to think this is like some kind of Pokemon theory or something like that, where Ash is day 10 for like the majority of the entire series. Oh gosh, yeah, to think, the whole 20 years that we have had Kingdom Hearts, Sora has only aged up by 2 years technically, in terms of the story progression. Oh lord. We of course have the interchangeable hands that comes with the Keyblade. You know, the different hands and stuff like that. Although you're probably counting and you realize, why are there 5? Well, the 5th one is to hold this tiny little gummy phone. And, there we go. It sits there in perfect place right now. But it's completely loose. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. So in other words, if you wanted to, you can have it set on Sora's hand, the way I've got it here right now and stuff like that. And stuff, it's just got to be careful not to jiggle it too much, because it'll fall off easily. Or you can give it to any of the other characters, because by the time it gets close to the end of Kingdom Hearts 3, essentially every character has a gummy phone as well. Especially the main 7 heroes of light, obviously. So, it's like, everyone's got their own gummy phone, yay! It's like, oh no. But actually I kind of like it. I do like the gummy phone. It's actually a really good way of making the Kingdom Hearts game a better, like, collect-a-thon, if you will, you know. In Kingdom Hearts 2, they definitely did better improvements in terms of how the Jiminy Journal is done, technically. Because in Kingdom Hearts 1, you do have the Jiminy Journal, just not a lot in there. And then in Kingdom Hearts 2, they did it a little bit better, and it was a lot nicer. It's a lot more organized and everything like that. And then in Kingdom Hearts 3, they continued it, but it was on the gummy phone. And I felt like that added a little charm to it. It did. Plus, I love the ringtone. I love the ringtone. I just realized how big of a nerd I am to have the ringtone as my ringtone. So here he is with his Keyblade and all. And again, I said it once and I'll say it again. I love his look. I love how it all looks, how it's all put together and stuff like that. I love the grin that goes along with it and stuff. It just looks so freaking awesome. And it's going to be a nice replacement to have than the guard form that I originally got. Again, and I know a lot of people are going to be asking me the question of like, well, why'd you get the guard form as to oppose the original one? Well, because the original one was sold out when I first got it. I mean, I know I probably could have went on eBay and it would have been the same somewhat. And I say somewhat because it might have been a little bit expensive, especially considering the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 hadn't been out yet. But that's beside the point. The point is that I only was able to get the guard form. I may hang on to him, I don't know, because I don't know if they plan on releasing any of the other forms to go along with the guard form. I don't think they will. At this point, I think after Nominated, they'll be completely done. But only time will tell. Only time will tell if they will be completely done releasing the Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Our figures. Although, if they end up releasing Sora, that's going to be an interesting one to see. Actually, that'd be pretty cool, in all honesty. That would, especially with his blade transformation and stuff like that. That would be pretty awesome. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the unboxing of Kingdom Hearts 3 Bring Our Sora version 2. Will I get version 2 of Riku? Probably not, because again, not much changes, except for the fact that, you know, obviously Riku will have the two different Keyblades, as well as the fact that the hair is slightly different in the version 2. I won't deny that. The hairstyle, the way it's done and everything like that is slightly different, I think. But I don't think I'll get a version 2 of Riku. If I change my mind, I'll change my mind probably, but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. This is BlackCross signing off. Catch you guys later.